built the military. All of the things that we did, that's what they want. The greatest economy in the history of our country is what we had, and people want to go back. So I ask you to do this. Get out and vote. Don't let them cheat. You watch that vote and watch it all the way. Don't let them cheat. Don't let them do anything. There are a lot of very dishonest people. Now, we had a governor that was obviously not very good. Now we have a great governor. You have a Republican governor who's doing He's doing a great job. The only way they can beat us is to cheat. That's the only way they're going to. We're not going to let it happen, because we're going to make our country great again. We're going to make our country greater than ever before. It's going to be special, and the world is going to look up to us with respect. They're not going to be laughing at us. They right now are laughing at us. The world is laughing at us. They're not going to be laughing. They respected our country. Viktor Orban, the great Prime Minister of Hungary, strong country, took no illegal aliens, none, zero. Helps out with Ukraine because their border, they're right there. But he made a statement the other day. He said, they said, what's going on? The whole world is collapsing. He said, the only thing that's going to save the world is Donald Trump has to get reelected as president, and the whole world is going to be saved, because China respected him, Russia respected him, everybody listened to him. He was the guy. He actually said he was the boss. Everybody listened. And I'll tell you, if it doesn't happen, you're headed to World War III. You are closer right now to World War III than you've ever been. And this is no longer army tanks going back and forth shooting World War II, World War. These are nuclear weapons, the likes of which and the power of which has never, ever been seen before. So again, I want to thank you all. I want to thank all the celebrities from being here. And we have great celebrities. Marjorie, thank you for coming up from Georgia. Get out and vote. You have a big voting day tomorrow. Get out and vote. And you have some unbelievable people. Just get out and you vote. And I will see you soon. We're going to spend a lot of time in this state. If we win Nevada, we win the whole thing. We win the whole thing. That's so nice. Thank you. I mean, I'm looking back there as far as the eye can see. Get out, vote. We're going to make America great again, greater than ever before, and we're going to do it fast. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, everybody. 20,000 people showed up. There's never been anything like this, but it's great to be back in the beautiful state. You know the state. We love it, and you always have to say it correctly. Nevada. You got to call it Nevada. With thousands of proud, hard-working American patriots, and that's what you are. With your help, we're going to win Nevada. We're going to defeat your Biden-loving radical left Senator Jackie Rosen, who's terrible. By the way, she's a terrible senator. We're going to knock off the Biden crime family as a Biden family of crime, including the fact that they've weaponized the Department of Justice like has never happened in this country. We're going to end the weak and failed regime of crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country, and we're going to make America great again. For 3.5 years, the people of Nevada have had a front row seat to Joe Biden's evil and criminal obliteration of our southern border. It was criminal what he's done. Did you see the other day he came out with a little plan? Oh, let's make it a little bit tougher because he's getting killed in the poll. We're leading here by like 12 points, you know that. All we have to do is stop the steal, and we have it made. Just stop the steal. We can't let that happen again. Last week, Crooked Joe signed an executive order that is pro-invasion, pro-child trafficking, pro-woman trafficking, pro-human trafficking, and pro-drug dealers. It's a pro-drug dealer bill. It's weak. It's ineffective. It's bullshit what he signed. That's turning out to be like a deplorable. Remember deplorable when Hillary said deplorable? She said deplorable, and that was not good. That was not a good word to use. This word seems to be catching on a little bit, but in a much more positive way than deplorable. That was not good. She actually said deplorable and irredeemable. Do you remember? And I heard it, and I said, wow, that irredeemable is really a bad word, and it didn't catch on. What caught on was deplorable. So what the hell do I know about politics, right? Millions of people will continue pouring in, and they're coming right through the border like they have never come through before. What he signed means nothing. In fact, it makes it easier. In my opinion, it opens the border still further. We have people coming into our country. We're going to end up making, and I say this and I say it all the time, November 5th will be the most important day in the history of our country. If Joe Biden truly wanted to sign an executive order to stop the invasion, right now all he needs to do is say, I hereby immediately reinstate every single border policy of a gentleman named Donald J. Trump. You know, he doesn't need anything. He could have done this. He's a little late, by the way. Number one, he's late. Number two, it's meaningless what he signed. It's just a PR ploy, as usual. It's disinformation, misinformation, talk. They talk as our country goes down the tubes. Less than 4 years ago, I handed Crooked Joe the strongest, most secure border in the history of our country. We never had a border like that. We built 571 miles of border wall. It was unbelievable. We ended all catch and release. We had the remain in Mexico, safe third country, and then we had also Title 42. You remember, everything was so good. If this guy just, he goes to the beach all the time, somebody thinks he looks good in a bathing suit. I don't think so. And he has that little chair that weighs about like 7 ounces. It's meant so children can lift it and very old people can lift it. And you know what? He's not old. He's incompetent. He's not old. He's not old. I know people that are 88, 89, 92. A man named Bernie Marcus, founder of Home Depot. Bernie Marcus is 95, I think. And he's 100, you talk to him, he's 100% sharp. This guy, there's just something missing. And there always has been, by the way. He always had the worst and dumbest foreign policy. There always has been. Under the Trump administration, if you crossed our border illegally, we caught you and we brought you back. We took you back from where you came. It was very simple. We had the greatest, think of it. All he had to do is leave my people in place, leave everybody in place, and he wouldn't be going through this right now. I think it's one of his many big problems. I think the Afghan situation was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country, actually. He has a lot of bad days. I could name them, but we don't have enough time. We only have a few hours. We don't have enough time. And now, by the way, it's 110, but it doesn't feel it to me, right? So we'll stay out here for a little while. If anybody gets tired, you'll let me know. And if anybody goes down, if you start going down, we have people, they'll pick you up right away. They'll throw water. You know, they were so worried. Everybody was so worried yesterday about you.